I'm in Kosovo now, so Kosovo share big on Adom TV, multi TV. So Kale Charcoal toothpaste. One other Monday to Friday, body tree and a JBD Akesi na Edia Daniel Apostle na Ede Porius. That has been the tradition in the an improved version of our tradition once and making. It's another quality product from Samara Company Limited. On also Bono East this year. Canadian Kabum, the Bono Afo this year's from Kokra. Ira Preku, Samara Pharmacy Group Chairman, Samara Group of Companies, and pay Matchell. So St. Andrews SHS in Socia Aquania that so hold himself so called a year free SHS. SHS more. Na se boarding now pay, se day now pay. One was in for so. Once our campus nibo ayen cry hanu say new adubia say dunkwa onofin mankesim shama ana sefi asanwene so nti opese oti wona see na no digital one for 0244696911 and 0207891004 na wetimini wona kasa wona so say Monday to Friday say yemfasa enkomo we emfambro make us say there Miamino Erica G atina say call Bono Mantema Deputy Communications Officer for the NDC and Dr. Penny Panso atina say Doc constituency no enya so to is baby akwan wonsam ye issue yeah koka enya so to nya it rings a bell enya so to kwan no. Yeah, so so far, how? I can't know what to say.
Well,
just say the most important thing is that as I say, pushy member of parliament no can was yeah. Now, of your circus minister with impaying for constituency or no effort or no one can say they can be what German minister impaying for finance ministry. That's what I want to draw attention to. Go cocaine and MP near quite MP it's scared quite. Yeah, it's important to also take note of that.
A lot has been done. Na main far way so because our reason, agape has been very difficult. Inti many local urban roads engineer no edin komo ye bibi kakra ene tebe kokwan so for surfacing. So me they are forgetting. It's not possible. But at least latrites great idea. I know there no air within me my holding. See almost one chair contractor no I was hoping Sanka by now already, but on buy it's in the interim no between now and Monday dear. Now agape at least I am with trouble. Now to me I call Abba with ease. But besides that, no, Antieku Kwine has been done, Pentecost University Kwine has been done, Israel alumni area. And see, quite some effort has been put in. And on Kwan the Meda road ministers, Obesraye earlier this year, and after that, no, in fact, contractor Demaya, no, something better than we've seen in the past.
Okay.
It's but I know it is a challenge, and Pina Sutrame because of my small hospital in Nimho and Tieku Kwine. So, but I want to encourage them to say by end of this year, we've seen some massive change.
Okay.
About Tieku Kwine. So.
Eric, I say, Boko, you come to say,
oh, Nyamiado. This year last was the last
yeah
yeah by Monday no I think a week today but I mean so me crew mo kwan ye
also the German there no
what hold down be hu very 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 bad honestly speaking your best ram akwanta me kai say was it 2019 am we critical rules no budget more the critical rules
2019 all the years has been critical. All year round.
I can critical no, but I'm saying we seen that the nyanko full critical. It's here quite very bad. It's your best. Last week, me was my MP or call road minister, but me name they see the by
young man. No?
Yeah. And once the movie my baby if you know, I did be a MP.
Bibia.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Because me call the last time. Na me tie me nua no MPP for no kra kasa wa fidie so. Na mystery. MP nya maye kwan. Then. But here mass education. Nti de obi abetimi aye abo na momoaye esre. German notes.
Okay. But in fact, that problem is so annoying. It almost say ye kwa baswa ye can some there.
Yeah.
But I also think say akoba say naturally Ghanaians members of parliament are very active at roads. Inti maybe road ministry need to be them say kakrama MPs. Now, you know, I really think say yeah market na sometimes maybe also go on toast. Na nkofo bisa Jenny.
Not the Jenny
kakaka. Inti I'm just thinking out loud say maybe in our constitution and in the future no draw yenema.
We should relook at the road ministry.
We should look at the road ministry and see how some allocation can be done direct with oversight by the member of parliament. Na eno de enhu here bargaining.
Okay.
Inti bia MP bia 4 term or you are short of 10 kilometers.
Yeah.
So as at 10 kilometers, no na ebeka say Mufantua. And I think say that might allay the fears. And then also no and found say in this your MPP.
Yeah.
Once we have
that allocation is there.
Once we have done it, say every member of parliament over the 4-year period or 10 kilometers. And yes, you can, but
the 10 kilometers,
and it is part of. You know, I think maybe some of these issues might be done with because I know thing. Okay, be a baby cry manko kasi be kwan. Obia de yire me say me ba no me kasi me kwan. But me enima muso amanko shesa abono. But obey the
Eric, momenti was what did your party sought to achieve with the press conference? No?
Yeah, me that's it. My dedi kan be chia Adom TV ahwefo nyina na menche honorable ne wankasa. Admiral Central for Nshemu. Ni nyina was about Attorney General opinion or debate for Professor Frimpong Boateng report na buy. On my report na buy na nyina animsem. Ye kan galamsey kun ya Central for na mo sha ase na mampeni de na ho beji mu se ode na konwa beto so na wa ma kun na wie pay. Na ekoduru baabi na ekoye te sade mampeni akonwa no crowd to so no we be Ghana fo nyina nhwamo na galamsey kun no koye okun kese a na abro ye so mampeni ya enewate committee nipa dumiensa se voter de esi wo no monkoye nhwehwemu no no understand interministerial committee se galamsey na yekoso no mo so nyemu nhwehwemu na mo mfa report mra na committee na mampeni no the Professor Frimpong Boateng neto ano na omo san report ma chief of staff to say the what committee nra on be report ma chief of staff no nti mampeni ote galamsey committee asem na make the wasen atibi nra no omo at the end of the day all kind 37-page reports and I have it on my phone. Professor Frimpong Boateng person just say do stage bi no na even committee members no omo ya mampeni aso afo ni nyina akra pa ba omo nyina jejai meboa e ma ejuma ne beto no so oye ejuma no at the end of the day we ejuma no submitting a report in 2019 to the chief of staff mpenimfo tena report no so because said the woman never ban mpenimfo ho no until say Professor Frimpong Boateng koye interview on GTV and a journalist Kevin Taylor a leaky copy of the report about Bonten inya ba Bonten and MPP for na start to file defense said the papa ne dia ba na ono ni trimu po enu nti no ade bi enu ewo mu ebetimi agina so aka ase matie obi nti din ahodo anu wabobo nyina ya me kai se omunya started prosecution ya de amanfo kasa Attorney General Department di kan kra be kasa say ono na akoye ne report about until say investigation betimi aba no obi antimi enkoye nhwehwemu ni de keka ho at the end of the day Professor Frimpong Boateng the report by ye de ne koma was say being na was national security and police e mo no so omu ko hunihuna na kakra te said omu we information bi omu niam bi aka no all was agenda because edin ahodo anu wabobo report na damning nti the credibility of the person in question amampani man ejuma no yen discredit no automatically no if o man the messenger na nye papa say message na nye me boa. So they did that to the good old professor from Boating. At the end of the day, Attorney General in the opinion about say omo anya dance die papa bi amfa ho say o betimi atransfer aka asem. But the portion no kra na dance die kakra wo ho no. Eno na ye baby a kwawusi ni etua na sorry mente boy ya na Opis FM journalist no. Ya na ye cheers excavators a omo no connection mine for omo gi 50,000 55,000 ye bi bank account. Omo gidi onye so omo je de ma ban. Yes, and John Oforiata. Into Tio Oforiata no free hobi. That is it. Into omo no gigi say sika na na ye je excavator no dia ma manfo. And also cry na Attorney General say police in inside quite further investigation. You could clearly see say Attorney General led by Godfrey Boadame of four bonnet said the President Akufo-Addo four bonnet no pepe. Into the air can say by now it was sent no resign as an Attorney General. Now the later judgment debt you so audio for to bonnet ma see him tia beba so. And no meaning say by next week there no so beba bonte. So clearly no the government of the day no the interest in say adia ekoso eye bone a ne party for maka ho de e was say whitewash em and on mine it is very bad say Attorney General timi hwe Ghana for enim ka kire say bone a nkofo ye di wo ye kwa ibretuom na say ye nya dance o mine does it make sense to you?
Well, okay kan the carta na say enra me catch Attorney General say the NDC believes that and your man na mo showcase e press conference I say enra no.
Yeah.
Ya dance here di mu mamu.
Ya dance here.
Mo ma dwene mu.
Yeah.
Ya dance here di mu mamu say o ti bi gina so. Na ode bokko adu bi say ode. Nti I drew his attention to that on Ekosi says.
Yeah.
Na me busa obi say ono na emra sabi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nti we obi betimi de ho dance here, sa dance here mo chire akọ akogina se bibia akasa.
Admissible.
I say the Attorney General and the bit two sana mo. The Tosubim, a Trekra, a Kasuko say. The Attorney General's advice concludes that in the absence of any evidence on the docket in support of any of the allegations of illegal mine activities, we are unable to recommend the prosecution of any of the persons cited in the report. They should therefore be discharged. We, however, await the outcome of the investigations conducted in the case involving Seth Mante, John Ofori Atta, and Eko Ewusi. I want to most people
Nina, somebody can catch you. Oh my, say over multimedia. I think there's a company lawyer, some more lawyer, ASEMC, and I'm a boy. It is ASEMC for company no one. And the most mama reporter wa bonting, so uncle for reporting bra. Nebi bi kotuna, a company na management me boy. Court to sembe mu company lawyer ne be konye nipa ne de ne individual lawyer court. Ghana nyina ye lawyer penny na Attorney General. And ye sen kofo e di o man na bro. Nti president pa committee asoafo no de o mo ye. E na o mo de report aba. Asoafo mo ne ye o colleagues asoafo now Attorney General asem na making. O mo de report ne ba ne there's clear evidence e wa bonten a kwaye ayase na ayase no meboa. Ensuo yase na ayase no. But se wo ba na o hwe kwaye na ayase na o ka kire se ye koye no police force ye nya dance die bia. You are not even doing good to your own government now. We say, woman. Oh, see, yes. Yes. Oh my.
Hearsay.
Oh my. And admissible. Me tell say. One say, Ubusa kusen be say, Obi benya dance ya, obetimi. The person just obi nya dance, obetimi finish with. So the be mom. Of course. So Enra, Kwabena Century, MPP for Masante. Yes, you bought video. Kwabena Century, some more kafa Prof Kwams home. And they are telling me, sir, Kwabena Century, no, your regional and coordinator in Ashanti region. Prof Kwama, no, yem Rashibi Dweni, or your board chair for Minerals Commission. Na ye diboni se ni ekun afidie so aya dance ye trodo no. Godfrey Adom went me request for those steps. O ma yedu baby na wudi boni adwene da ache and I'm telling them, say wudie na omudi o man na. Ye ne omo man ne omo na nanom na timu. And this opinion, bad opinion na eji edema. Said ye be a yenkoso nse yen sase no. Ebe ma nkrofo na ye galamse na hye omukutupa. So at the end of the day, ye kwose kwa ye no kra ba, ya ba na wo power. No one will say anything. Ama ye ne menkai Ghana for ya. Major Muhammad de ne ma mamfosi na buoku no. Ah?
Nsensem we bia.
Nya nsensem we a. Hwan Alaska na ene adan heritage imperial no. Nya mo site na Major Muhammad mo protect wo sa aguna dua kwa forest wa ye kuku ye kan sen dencheboa se ye kunu ya no. And these things are there. We have leaders in this country, business guys, connection man for Nkwana Mwabem. Some benya be dintino. You never speak the truth. Now this a quiet na sene da honunti. Oko hu apamprama forest na unia Erastus Asaredonko or sacrificing a life. They build the documentary ba drone nams roban. Or mind you as a journalist, are you not worried about this fake report no more diaban? Okay,
so the entire bit made in come within a certain context. I would disagree. I mean, Pesiebeko with a certain level of emotion. Say, the Kratana Watrabano, or say, the Office of the Attorney General states in the advice to the CID, they examined other documents submitted by Professor Frimpong Boatin. The advice notes that apart from the report which contained the main allegations, Professor Frimpong Boatin also submitted the following documents to the public. The AG observed that, with the exception of the statement of Setmante and other statements of account from NIB, which provide some relevant information in respect of allegations against Setmante, John Oforiatta, and Ekowusi, none of the documents presented by Professor Frimpong Boatin provided any relevant information in support of the allegations contained in his report. They are available to the Attorney General. Why
did they subject the matter to investigation after presentation of the report to the what's the name, Chief of Staff? Meaning, say, and Professor Frimpong Boatin was what they are dancing in Eden. Eba, Omanejuma, Wabi the amount into a serious state agency or minum puntu here. You conduct thorough investigation. Konananum naiso. Nana no one the BTC kwaye we.
The relying on Professor Frimpong was not enough.
No. Kwana nanom nine so nana no kwaye ne ase no. Contractor ben na no ye adwuma wo ha no. Esimesi na no ye. Why the man mining licenses? A prospecting and say license to do legitimate business. You didn't do all these things and you are saying say the Professor Frimpong Boatin the financial mono any substance. Okay. And Attorney General the ko jina court meba ye de Godfrey damage na da kam. Na ye ka say ni ye ni asem fa no ho. Will he be happy?
Okay, Mr. about on this matter. Dr. Adomako Kisi. Omo ye worried. Omo susu say enoma no akra no bo enough no wo press conference. Enough. Say Attorney General bit measures to their economy.
Maintain seminar, but we know my main economy. One, main for galam say so.
Illegal mining.
Yes, main for so. Enyadia me cra and I manage home. Uye no fiwa. Embraso eyadia ubumbra enya right. Nemum, one of the tenets of law, until proven guilty. Until proven guilty. Here, ubetunya can sempiato ohineso, ohinibia, but yewo adansi diebia ema yeyi ohineneden if na kunyo so. I think that sentiment nansi kraba kwesi. Enyema otumfo te ye ehu ya nsa na okasi no anyway esoko no enye de watiafa other chiefs ehu na de ntia me kasa ne say before a case crab ko Attorney General hono it should have a certain merit so na merit no eno so ma ema o requirements in terms of adansi din krata o de be kono. And also, I say, Dimu, Cassia. The Amy say, Galamsea, Sam no. Whether you po yumpo, I had to say, more tongue in draw, baby. Oko California, or more helicopter. Police a bar. No much a drew for the massa. Police a day. Bar, no my day, or my era. The reason why I'm bringing this and say, Galamsea. Yeah, Galamsey problem or Krumhana, then it's a drug problem, a war, Mexico, and any other parts of the world. I'm reading. Why do you see or cross on Edwana air form? Air form in the sense, Omo bear one, no more share, quote unquote, Sike Womwa. A bro, Omo cry, infants almost 1 year, Akitia. Ain't before we get into your matter, even police and as the military that's how they were. Maybe they say a special unit for this battle. Our market to Akrano a bit different because I'm on these almost share drug enforcement, so market is different. So that they will not be yes. But my problem with NDC stand, they say substantive matter, taking pictures of baby galam say, and equal to assume sin and assassin and all your hunchman. And honor as so much say
say what was it? You didn't quite any more say no. And
you to be connected and say, oh, mine, yes, and no, and a year the challenge. And until say, and unfortunately, no credit, o share honorable Abujina upon your money be our car. Obebetua could just say or koye exploration. Obehenana or ye more than that. But no, there's a lag, unfortunately, behind so on my site. No more yet dear extra ejumana omo edia concrete muso mo be no. Anytime I buy bedding, ebe ko.
The passing to the answer, a passing to the Anobudiaba, as you almost reclaim us as a economy to a former good year. And so Ubusa say, why nay, ye hefa no more no. Yes,
but me stress say reclamation process no. So one engineering behind it. You cannot reclaim without retrieving any mining, residuals. It is part of doing reclamation. And to say, what do we need as a non-technical, non-engineering person? You'll be making a mistake. Reclamation, as part of it, is mining. Because when you reclaim, you cannot go back to mine. And to say, when you cause us, now will be the wrong method. And you are supposed to use the appropriate method to drain out as much as into reclamation there. In technical or engineering matter, no, please, it is mining in the appropriate way to reclaim. So one tears here, forgive me, obey mistake. What's my into mestre you know her minyayanka obika yanko puni or them. Based on Enyema, Yakafa no ho in opposition. But as you can see, to prove somebody is guilty, and yes, small thing. And yes, small thing. Enti Vima Mukitano fine, but sometimes you're afraid to be used for exuberance. Until Selbe mature, no year in depth into mining regulatory Nyamano, you'll be off. And the Attorney General is bound by international regulatory rules concerning proving people guilty. Now, se empo, me say me betumi who say me were mining concession. But be hwehwem no. See. Enti no enti untumi nchime ntumu because ukọ hwehwem a mini hwe. But ebi so a while in boys ye bi di two ho pa wo some places are omo dey ye eniema atutro sem but ubehwem no na nkrata mu no the person has just ontua even royalty be ontua hwe it's best remo. It's unfortunate assassinate na idea e be say no but connecting miscreants.
But you're worried say
miscreants
you're worried and not her voice is not boy na yankase this year ne wonya about the PV and say award Erastus now share ono 1990 more at the risk of his own life. Now sa videos we sa pictures we now ni voices ho no mo adwene no mo gidi say I don't know tell you do
the whole thing for instance say honorable Abujina Paul who say on quote unquote illegal miners be din koma now video and then the next day obeka say be on na dey but mind you there's a lot according to mekuduka ninjuma ye in Takwa. Unfortunately sometimes people are mistaken and say on okran or shemukina but the nature of the job no maybe say me your operation na obana moja wa me ho a obeka say me kumobi. Yes, but not rather no me jinkwa and these things no obi gyina bonti na ohwe operation now ye na muja ba doctor no inside also be jinkwa no kunipa what are you going to do? And these are the extraneous matters concerning ejubana here nti me mfua galam say or illegal mining so on any day na mom no that rule until proven guilty no mpacho that bar will forever remain and until say obenya adequate and appropriate details. And mind you, yanim audios there me there course of parliament about audios be leaking say me many anje hunta because recording people without their consent for me sometimes
it's a no.
It's a no. Okay. What's my say? It's a no. When we are loose, you can say loose things.
Am I here?
What's my say?
Honorable.
In an appropriate time, go into mining law.
Mining law.
Oh no, me say inappropriate no because
one thing your money
when you are outside and suddenly call by mu obey nan kaminim say KVIP there partial no aye but say no na me nyanti say there are so many departments hwemu and san wakoye what I say and I really think said unfortunately no me know ti mining oh so kasa me know ye nimu in total in crack down intimacy
the facts say Eric J menye miner menim mining law menim de komuno enkyere say yes asase mi hu mi
ona say menka say yes
o kasa na o kan say interpret the o kan
menka say
the fact say menye medical doctor no eno nkyere say minim say obi ye kwaje na wo na etwa ne say yi ne ba na ekire say yeku no that is the logic what am I say doctor asudie say oyi akwada ne free ne pam ana meboa eno ntina omodwuma omoye ne ekire ne say nipa na okochema na akwada na ma doctor timi twa ne yi ne ba no nti papa na na yire dampa no so aye twa ne nka say doctor eku ne ba we are in the country meba you know what you're talking about we are in the country mumu Badwam Mpensenpensemu say yensase na president na swai so ko na wa power committee say enya ho adwuma na obeka kire me say Erastus videos ni ade na ode ba no untimi nka say obi kogina baabi na okotwa gina po ni obi picture ode koya dance musantwofo amu okru ma mo am fight corruption kwan be na mo fa so boa em ye fight niema we ya na mo de ba na be public matter near delve into it. Ask yourself, say, Erastus, say, how many times in a CID for one friend say, or more just source document and not the energy? Munya kalabuli subana mo let's proceed. You see what they are doing in MPP one. They are more yan nani etimo. Amuya kalabule for too much.
So say no can what they are you know
but the obe say minia no udi yaw e how kwan omudi ye faso
when say akwada nka no kre so ya akwada boni na peni nka no kre that is it
and make say o ka say peni but if you lump the whole MPP say no
now who are you in charge when I take committee no
Debbie
now can who be
and
we are citizens of this country in sense and for any bigger galam say
I say we win election na ya hwehwem na we win
me person o my team say
ana ebiensi
meba
na most we win election ya hwehwem no na mo win
o my dey me
person na galam say bo be ya hwehwem no be we say no dey ebia mo dwen no enti
so o my dey me person o tia say ni say well when him said the governance system to say to aba near to me mawa ade bia shewsa it is a ukosa galamse so ntokwa ba na wantimi anko na nkuguo ba onka se Ghana fo nyina na ya failure your leadership
so leadership has failed
that is it
exactly
so is the president happy of this report
from that
is the president that we all knew from opposition the so-called human rights activists and then abam yenim de ekoso is he happy of this report
so it's not doc it cannot just be my opinion. I think it's almost the fact because Uhananadu Zila or the Basa or Bekwetia or a specific on entirety or a specific about illegal mining.
Yeah.
It is President Honkika that O2 Ahwadin be a gumu, Siko, in car.
And don't say no near experience.
And I'm well.
Let me say this.
Initially,
my main case
the mining law near the
president and no
the president did not. My main case said in hindsight. In hindsight, some of the decisions our president take here about stopping all mining and
at a go.
No. I'm telling you, say, the approach would have been totally different.
Oh, me
I make sure. The approach, and he has said it. He has said it
now. All
yes.
So oh. You see, you better not show so that it means
and in the President
that is it. But we have a president. Oh no, who is on one yoga?
Oh no.
Ubusan Ghana, how also the Obabe?
No.
Pianen Kasayim.
No.
Yanko topic and so.
Okay, so Enchen on Kurupepe.
Ebene me nua ba bevdo, me refi lawyer Asante, Enchua Asante, Pacho.
Lawyer Enchua Asante.
Yes.
Okay.
Me nua ba Ote Oyarefa.
Okay. Lawyer
Enchua. So happy me ball udin.
Yeah. You be cross over game park Mula. But before because there's too much political mathematics in Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo statement. In fact, the reason why of course the reason why I'm calling Ayera Kwan simply because minia akotra simbia echiri ehun se nyesa na tie. But and also the self-fraba say even with the actual statement that the president made the kwano. Na sebi except fata sesa ansem nimpo okana enema miesa yenuanom ho aka adwam mampanya ko okoka asem sentroni akochia nano amansem no nyesa na tie sa asem no kura na se na mampanyin na kai na ankasa no na except fata apart from say echia no na except fata bra na ewo mu no so obedi sa enkomo na na nti yebe gibre na yakotwa ho mulafo no maba
Mula baby.
When is your chairman penny asem? Tape video no yachiano.
As mam kai.
Opeso no mon kwan ansa na fufu.
Na yanko mula no.
Na me cheche want me say.
Yanko mna ni.
Am si 20 years, say be oba obagibre. One family man
no mon kwan ansa.
Me say. Ghana mampanya ko ensrahwe. Ewo eye tifi mantem. Na eya insahwe hia pa eyi akire no
yes oya de be di anche
botai pa nti ode koe no
botai ode koe no kan da bi
efrise
men
amami me ma
oh
radi jan
ya botre
nipa ne de ne botai akwa wo be kire botai no yo ne botai
botre no nkasa oh
ye
abrante
kwan na kan dan
ye be ma omre ye be ma omre nya botre ne tie oh
whatever it means ma make say oni me nya adwene a ebre ne be ba ma to akire bi tia ne
na okay
say mama ma ya
yanko mula
eti bi tire obu say de enti okọ ye no ana afa di akopia free mu aba
de okan ye
na de waka na make na so make de na waka minka de okay a open tema
mampani wa fa na kasa mafo
opon ko pentem do nya botre
ensem okan ye wo video wo bi wo be kire de okan obenya problem o pa ma omomo na omomo
ma me kinkan o pese me kinkan
kwasi nsiam wo video no omomo men kan me kire ma
me mbo video no
me kire ma se ma ne mo ba ma
na
video no kan no problem no bro fuma no kono aibe mu
me betra na ka cho se
video no kan no bro fuma na kan aibe
ada me no ma hene betra me ba na me kan hafo kwan o ma me ka o na week ko video bu ko week na we ko ada me ne time zo na onuana ayina ko
na se ko video be
o de tie me be bizam so onuana na so se de nya sa nkomo na mama wa o so bi am wa duma
e bi kro kwai
and then one pa use those start program na o and then akwe bet wa bet here na pon compete e be no am watch
okay so you be cross over
be ko brekum not too long ago you be the nkomo
yo brekum how the cleanest too
oh massa
brekum there o di brekum be
bet you say o bomb pie o cry be ko straight
brekum there e ho da yi anga
bomb pie be ko straight
brekum there ya be that St Andrews SHS for asibakato sa konya da hodom na fe upese okusua dia eche SHS onu won kramatan bi wo asin fosu enkra bi wo anu say new adubia se dun ko no fe mankasim shama ana fe sefia savine so Only one in Casa 0244696911 and now 0207891004. And which is no Uchrosa BC Sefrina and as a JHS graduate, I will train resource on Quandia with me abandon on a dinko. Kel Chaco toothpaste, a portion Sunkokra, Samara Company Limited, one aye, on a cow say, nay, Okodjasna Koto, a portion, the other Porosiam free Kamakama. Say, Yanquada brim the other yan, offer Bidiana, I feel the body tin, wapim Susa, now the Bidina one, Utria, a Bamas 50, and idea, a bear for Quanso, and a diabrono. Kel Chaco toothpaste is another quality product from a Samara Company Limited. Kai say, and also Bama, and can be a few sim, a whole day as I was singing, at Meniano Quanso Kosukra. So you may queen also say Monday to Friday, Siemfra and Koma Yedi, Yemfra Embro. Yabekwa could try Waba. Yaba na ye twa young common so make out say Ira, a year Eric, a J, and Afi, Doctor, a year Adom Kisi, a name is special guest. Yakwaba. Adom Kisi, Ewa Hanum say, Member of Parliament for
Anya
Sotum.
Sotum.
Yeah. Sansona a year minia Eric, a year a J so a one say NDC Jamai North. Sumain crew.
Sumai is it a woman?
No,
Frederick.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, two more deputy ministers, Siaka Stevens.
So, Namia Adma on the 29th, Destiny Songs, Voices of Triumph, CT Praise, Royal House Chapel Joint Choir, the new song, Perez Chapel Choir, Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God, Better Revival Choir, the Multimedia Choir, and a Harmonious Choral, and a Team Eternity. Perez Chapel Choir, Onyame Adoma on the 29th. But we Adom Praise, the choir's edition, and the Ebrono. The Perez Dome, 4 pepe na Ashasi. Ye di Brenusu. As my me. Because the production team, they can afford because they know nipa na mo be perform no class no doors. So ko shas ye no nsia and number pound the following day be 10 a.m. Yeah, so and quite the makache director was saying pa say ohena onye yi. State for abeso say Franco Trading for say Access Bank for so say sanso na eye in mekua hodo na piwak for so ekura mu twetwe ana afi eye helmet and pharmaceuticals and so as I say, yada Sunny for Sunny FM for us, yada footprint TV for us, yada almost Christocentric, yada almost some in our so as I say, Emfa Medica CC Emfa Embro. Kaun say Adom Praise, the Choirs edition 2023, and yada broad. Choirs Nama Bobo dear children, Destiny Songs, Voices of Triumph, CT Praise, Royal House Chapel Joint Choir, Better Revival Choir, the Multimedia Choir, Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God. Who age me say Attorney General? No, Harmonious Choral, Perez Chapel Choir, Voices of Triumph, and Team Eternity, the new song, and Destiny Songs. So, Omina Abedisa Media Mine. Eric,
Am
Voter region in some season. Unsa for about 5 years you kakra. A racing region also kakra. It is from here honum near Shenima be raised in the rough mountain. Wow.
I know that.
I know Shipa. You know,
I mind the.
That's what them so send now upon copent. I mean,
the one and I'm person. I mean, I can over fire. No, it's how.
Not be doing that. Yo.
Oh my. In the animal of Water region, part of Eastern region, na part of Bono East. Your mom in our shedding. The senior anwedden. Nti mefa akwanya so so stress say dey by the bia mo yo no multimedia nso mo betimi de mo ho agim say ye betimi stress rade kakra na nka ye de akwakobo akra say nka ye nso ye ba na ye be kasa eja 50 Ghana bi na we bottom an ye yidi aka ho nti ye be sere mo say mo mfa initiative bi mra na ye nyina ye contribute baby eduna no ede and we say joy o say them sister station we start something like that. We commend them. Na ye best nipa e wopatem ho no baby edu no eye ewuo ne nkwansem nti se wo baby na bambofo no ba ho ne ye ka kire mo se e wo se mu free baby a mote no e ko baby a mo ma ne nkoye twema mentwe omo na wonim de a omo nim kwan ansuo no be fa so adi djuma nti baby a oti bia no ye ba na ye be ka kire mo se mo mo anan kakra na mo ye na ye be sere nso se nananom e wopatem those are the opinion leaders there okọ ye mu bi mo baby e free na se authorities ne kasasa ma yenya ni daso ni gidie mo form ho nye da ubonum said e be ya the subjects e be nya gidie say even the authorities na wo ho no in charge of the ekoso na men fa kwanye so na his excellency John Dramani Mahama said I'm said 3 days ago okọ ho de obetimi ekokoye boai na eno achi no menu apani ablakwan so eno anso me say wa ya de o say wa constitute 9 teams a ehwe ne petemu ho da bia kwan on be faso adidi ne bebi on be da ne nyina facilitate me hwe nyema o de konra is also doing a very good job na enra the president ye nyina ye president okoho ye da na se asemasi na ono so abo anan na so de nko ya chempo because ade na asi no ya to renchem eno nti na vice president ade na asi na ya to renchem but yes no ni ha ba na ne vice so ni oba pro the president adi nti on de besi na kronya ma ho oguso oba pro ya da na se onyere no na mampeni ko e no kasai I think say nsem no bi okan na ye wo so okan e so otu omofo se obi anda ne ho so osan so ko ka kire omo so wa power asoafo odumiensa odi djumedi a show monsa so omo so nye ne ye but mampeni so ni track record so power asoafo so omo ni djuma ono na pam galam se asoafo na ono asen abo report na atweno na o ma hene de yame ya wo we nyina ho ne se o hwe nipa na e wo those regions na mabo
there be factual o say mampeni
ono na power Professor Frimpong Boatin asoafo committee report na report no agency abanim no no na asen power this 30 member interministerial committee nya na power ni mi ni na okay amfo na kire ne nto aso
ho de mem one power sa ku no
okay
ba amfo ko kire ne nto aso de mem
okay so ni se humani suma minti
atwimi ni benam ba nya biribia da na atwimi na biribia o muntam tete
okay and edu akrojem from
de bia da ebebu nanso ubehu no ba ko twene ho a emwa o kabo mo ebekọ nanim
bia batabo
ni twa de e twa na
eno bi ne batabo na
ebi wo ebi wo no ma de ntie ma ni twa na ne se de ntie ma ni twa na se
ebe ami bu nyina no o try the wisdom a try say you're right but you understand say me so ango na mi bu de ba no me interpretation for it that is it
ye ko
na bo hweme ma tobo one time man penny for water region wakoka ne nsem fine ama you see enkofo no mo voters is here they are psychologically traumatized citizens of Ghana.
Part of water. Bono East and Eastern. Oba Eastern regions is here. Communities are omoya affected. That's Ujaman district. Yawo Abom Kodjo Kuruno are affected. Abome Kudi Kope Atimpoku. Oko Fantia kwa North, yes, Kope. Oko Fantia kwa North district. Yawo Dedeso number 10. Yawo Adakope Akapu. Yawo Adavezi na Gonyo nkuro be de wo ho the same one okwa apamenya kroba president region asem na meka ye wa apamenya kroba district and so akaten ayensu na akokoma eho nyina fa ba mampani language okoka ne voter region ra okome meme region dem bronga half na bono east true east omo affected ba mampani koka ne from mountain munra se oye Ghana fo nyina mampani eno ntino waba na empo se omonto aba ma no nyina achi no ni oath na o take as a president of Ghana no omonso ka ho bi nti waba se one omo ebe ye de wo so omo ye oma yisi ye aye titi ye fie wo ye nananom etoda nye kasa nyina na de anya nsini kasa so papa wu ya me ba ye mama me no gina bonte o kasa me de be ye example amawa kwa na nti me be gina papa ye na ase na wusu no na mka ju jaisu na obi a papa onkwa na papa u ka be fa ne sen
Maybe I say like over kind of time.
Nyewu na wejewu. Wonewu. Nyewu na wejewu.
Onse ye na me fie akra baaye no. Eno momum po nye ofew. Ba language na me kan ye no. Eno ho yaw na obedi.
Okay.
It is a convoy be 60 na mampani di fie akra ko ye ne enyansini kasa na okokan ye no. Mampani ye off. I'm telling you.
When you
should sit up.
When you so kasa
sit up. Baby I wote no. Baby mampani wote no.
What is that feel that you
right? Baby mampani ku fa wote no.
Right. You should write the man.
Yes, you fa Ufie street near the okotena ho. Obi ne to aba near the okotena ho. Enti na wo me sama me kansini na mabɔ ne tofa. Unim say Samri me good. What that to.
Wana ma unhwe say no no kuna mampani.
Me na no wa be careful take care. Me
say mampani.
Onya akwanya kotena board member ba ku show so Peace FM se fa kan so oye adwuma o MPA. Okotena ne show so no. Osese ohene no pa. Ono no nko no nkoto aso. Mampani ohene no gi lebi. Ohene no de igwefo na akọ IMF da. 3 taxes na ye pass yansa ye ko IMF no ohene no on the gigi voter de no fa. You see the president is becoming too arrogant. Let me tell him. He's my father. Dear see of voter region no. Oma e soon near yam hihye na aba no. Nipa be 26,000 e na enya ba bi ntina. Enti mampani ne ba jankroma ne ne mama wa no kan wa. Me ba honorable I beg you
right.
Draw attention. Me de bia.
Right.
Okay, me you should tune.
Your Ghana.
Address the issue. Don't
I'm addressing our president. I'm addressing the president of Ghana, not Omahene. I am not addressing multimedia. I am addressing the president. Meba, because they are citizens of this country. Since when you refer Nima Flagstaff House and Quebec, Canada.
You have a challenge with the statement that the president.
Time intimate challenge in say the castle can he should come back and render unqualified apology because. Or say omon to abama no na che before they to abama MPP they deserve to vote
for wow
that was some medical
me say okay so omon to abama you complete the
you know me I'll finish and until I'm catch you say dua bataboa ni twa yetwa na no say you go for they to abama NDC a eno de omo do jesi ba achemfo che bi sebe omo de to abama MPP they deserve it yes sir because kasa na okan o say empo no meba me o say empo no mo to aba mame now so no maba as a president of Ghana because of the oath na am taking mebo
wanka
ana mebo o say we swai
bo me na hwese e betima ya de mampanyin
enti o mind dia me pese me kan say papa na anka say yie
okay
nya obi papa yi ase na okogura nyansini o eno ntina me de o papa de example no because asem na asi ne de oyene na aba no nipa ni baby da so you go there be in their shoes. Yeni hana asemsi wo Celerion. Alaji Bawumia government delegation will lead the coin. One fine near my year worth of $1 million and the cost Celerion. Yeni hana got
neni braba.
Yes, neni braba we there kiteni esa. Ye sadwa. Kafra. Kafra.
Oh.
No, it's painful. It's painful. This weekend I was in Volta Regional. Uhu bimu tibiemu a read the story and so na fa mochiri amene mochiri efunu mako 300 ene gum enti efunu hu so no ene ni nipa nyina namu so as a president yes so as a president okotena okasa mo nto aba mamia what are you telling them
okay yes abere
ya ntune fo etumi kuro sumafo asa na obekasa papa no nsem na okeka ne kurom ha no say yanka na dakora sem si o German over he will say the same thing
say right hand
besa about so the kwakoma
then na woye
unu no o ko kasa o chua gi
o ma hina ya me ya because kwan na nka dan a o se kwan ne tene e beto da me ba o de start ye nuanu ma yigbefo eso a ye beto aba na ye so mo nye Ghana fo ye bu o mo oboda no so ye mo mu register ni na ye din o
okay
enro okọ ho no so o mutua tax asema ba o kwachi o mo no o kai o mo bebi o mo to abako na enro na okọ no kita ballot box no kwaji votes
all right Ericus wakasa betimi kasa
Dr.
What time
yo the kind my main kasa na me vice chairman for environment science and technology the esino prove one key thing climate change is real and Ghana so very vulnerable make vulnerable vulnerability no so serious you nim die kra efa nsuo ɛfa ana nsuo yiri ɛho wɔ fam expertise a yɛde handle flood management ɛwɔ fam as a country ɛbɛdi yɛnya now wager dam bɛn me woka asɛm ma m'ani gye yɛ sɛ yɛbɛbie ne yɛne mo kasa a monyɛ den montie ɛhɔ no very important hwɛ this year minim the raining season and the dry season nsuo to all the time enti nontie mpo ankɛbɛ mene nsuo no bi no sɛ ayɛ ma ntu bie cap ma 3 years ago the ankɛbɛyɛ no and no bie cap ma it will flat
and I'm also munye deserting
what am I saying na asema esi no mamenka ento ho say nkrobi are being submerged underwater as we talk as a nation until there's a time minyaye mpo a anka media houses be pagya that discussion say mbiambia ben epo ene rivers ho no then ye afa ho ye san twama ochine bi asame
Doc, Mama, that's a brilliant thing. You'll be seeing him say, I will continue the conversation about this.
And it's me carry him.
I'm so mama ni kan kasa. Mo beto so.
And we be as well as you pressure team. So, ready I didn't can do what you was